Coach Candice here with you today, and for this edition of Monday Myths and some beliefs that people hold to be true that may be holding them back from pursuing a health or fitness routine. And that myth I want to address with you today is I'm injured and I can't go to the gym. So again, I also preface this with not every injury is created equal, and I'm not saying work through the pain or what have you. But to share even just a little bit of my personal story, way back when in 2014, when I had first joined the gym, I was struggling to be consistent. And if I didn't feel like going to the gym, I didn't go to the gym. So even though I enjoy exercising today and see it as just a part of my daily life, at one point in time, that was not the case. And the thing that helped me be consistent was, unfortunately, I got caught up in my dog's leash, and needless to say, when he ran off, my foot was in the leash, I ended up with a slight break in my leg. So working as a floor nurse, I couldn't go to work and had to stay home and rest it. And my first response was to message the gym owner where I belonged and to say, I guess you'll have to suspend my account because I broke my leg. And he had said, nope, come on in, we'll find some other things for you to do. And needless to say, I did a few weeks, a lot of upper body work, but nothing that really used the affected leg. Actually, I even learned how to row on the rower using just the one leg so that the other leg can rest. So again, everything can be adapted to what you can or cannot do. And then, fast forward a few years later, I had injured my right bicep at a competition, catching a lift wrong. And let's just say then for about 6 weeks, I couldn't use my right arm. So that meant, again, still doing lower body, still using my left arm, still continue to go to the gym. And then again, not to like anytime you're participating in something, there's always the risk of injury. And over the course of this past summer, I want to say probably back in August, I had injured my left bicep practicing for a strongman event. And needless to say, it has been a few months to help that pain and discomfort go away to where now I feel like I have no limitations with it. So again, continued to train and continued to adapt around my injury. Again, just because something is bothering you doesn't mean you can't still work with what you can do. And that's the difference of having a coach, someone to communicate that with and let them know the troubles that you're having and work together to help that rehabilitate as well as, make that area stronger to hopefully reduce the chance of injury going forward. Now, again, if you feel like you're in a circumstance where absolutely you cannot train at all, at that moment, consider that, an opportunity to control what you can control. Like there's always something you could work on at that moment. So for example, if you absolutely cannot train depending on your injury, perhaps this is now your opportunity to work on your nutrition. Maybe you weren't focusing on that as well before. This is your opportunity then to perhaps dial that in while you're getting your physical issues sorted out. So that is what I, want to close with and encourage with you today is don't, give voice to the things that you cannot do. I mean, yes, you have to address those things. In due time and with the appropriate professionals. However, focus more on what you can do. Like if you're struggling with walking, pedal on a bike. Like there is always something you can do and something you could focus on. So again, I hope you found that helpful. Again, don't let an injury hold you back. Sometimes it's the break that we needed for something or the opportunity to address something that maybe we haven't been focusing on or taking the time and paying attention to that. So I hope you found that helpful. Any questions, as always, don't hesitate to reach out. Have a great day.